Good morning, my dear students. So now in this PPT I am going to explain you about the hydraulic system and pneumatic system. Okay, so what is the main difference between and components of this and how it will work. Okay, so already we studied about what do you mean by fluid and what is mean by fluid system, what do you mean by fluid power. Okay, so this question is also most important for the point of examination. Just now we'll explain about, with the help of diagram we will explain the working. Okay, so here before before starting the working, let me understand some definition. Okay, so what do you mean by fluid power? So already we understand that fluid power is nothing but it is a technology that deals with the generation of power system control and the transmission of power using some pressurized fluid is called as fluid power. Okay, so again here we can generate a power with the help of two systems. One is hydraulics and another one is pneumatics. Both the systems are using fluid only, but in hydraulic system we are using fluid as a liquid, but in pneumatic we are using fluid as a gases. Okay, both the systems are used to generate a power transmission between the two components. Okay, so in hydraulic system, for example, petroleum oil, synthetic oils and water, many more they are used in the hydraulic system. And in pneumatic systems, gases, fluid is used as a gases like air. Okay, to generate a power transmission. Okay, next one is what you mean by fluid. Normally fluid is nothing but liquid plus gases, which both systems are used in a hydraulic system. Okay, fluid refers to both the gases and liquid. Okay, what you mean by fluids? Fluids is nothing but it is a type of liquid and it is also called as fluid. Okay, a liquid is a fluid that for a given mass it will take the shape of a container. Okay, and second is liquids are incompressible liquids are used to generate power. Okay, second one is gases. So gases are used in a pneumatic systems. Here in a gases, liquid is air is used as air is used. Okay, so air is only the commonly used gases in the fluid hydraulic power system to generate power. Okay, so it is also it is a compressible. The main difference between the fluid and the gases, that is a hydraulic and pneumatic, is in hydraulic system incompressible fluids are used. In gases, that is in pneumatic system, we are going to use compressible fluid. Okay, next one is let me understand what do you mean by definition of fluid and what do you mean by fluids and liquids. Okay, so definition says a fluid is any substances that flows or deforms under an applied shear stresses. Okay, fluid compresses a subset to state of a matter and includes a liquid, gases or plasma is called as fluid. Okay, so it is another definition is fluid is defined as anything that can flow, such as in a liquid or gases. Is an example of water is an example of fluid. Okay, so fluid is nothing but it is a it is defined as anything that can be flow in a such a liquid or gases. Okay, so water can be considered as a fluid. Okay. Next one is what is the difference between fluid and liquid? So this is, many students are very confused. Both are same but little different definition. Okay, so based on viscosity we are going to change the definition. What is first one is fluid and liquid. Okay, the difference between the fluid and liquid is the viscosity, only the viscosity which measures the thickness. Okay, so fluid have higher viscosity than the liquid. If we solve one problem we will understand this. So the difference between liquid and fluid boils down their viscosity, as fluid have in higher viscosity than oil than the liquid. Okay, so normally fluid having a high viscosity as compared to the liquid. That is the only main difference. Both are liquid only, both are used to generate the power transmission between the two systems. So let me understand next what is the fluid power. Okay, so fluid power is a term describing hydraulic and pneumatic technologies. Both are fluid powers are used in both the technology, that is hydraulic and pneumatics. Both technology uses a fluid, that is either liquid or gases, to transmit the power from one location to the another location. Okay, in a intermediate distance. In a hydraulic the fluid is liquid, usually oil, whereas in pneumatic liquid is usually used as a gases, that is a compressed air. Okay, next one is what do you mean by fluid system. Okay, fluid system is nothing but the roots are extended to almost every aspect of a science and engineering. Okay, civil engineering, many more branches. Okay, for example, it is developed a primary from the need for a fluid system and the structure for consideration of civil engineering. Okay, for mechanical engineering it is studied with the fluid, that is in combustion, lubrication and energy system in any industry. Okay, to transmit the power from one component to another component. Okay, to take the any four vehicle that is a hydraulic job, we are going to use a hydraulic, that is fluid, to stop the vehicle. Okay, that is also called as best example for mechanical engineering with the help of this fluid system. Okay, next one is what we mean by hydraulic power. Okay, so hydraulic power is nothing but it is a network in a system, that is interconnected pipes carrying pressurized liquid used to transmit a mechanical power from one source to another source, like a pump to a hydraulic equipment like lifts or motors. Okay, is called as an hydraulic power. Okay, I will repeat this. This is very important. Hydraulic power network, it is a network in a system that is interconnected pipes carrying a pressurized liquid used to transmit a mechanical power from one system to another system is called as hydraulic power. Okay, next one is pneumatic. So this is about the hydraulic part. Is now we are going to second part, that is the pneumatic. Here the pneumatic contain, that is a pneumatic work with a uses of some liquid, that is a gases. Okay, it is operated by air or gases under some pressure, that is compressible fluid, so to transmit the power from one system to another system. Okay, how does the word pneumatic mean? So normally it is related to each other, each component. Okay, using gas such as air and wind, moved or worked by an air pressure adapted for holding or inflated within compressed air. Okay, this is about the pneumatic. Just to understand that pneumatic is nothing but it can be worked with the help of some liquid. Okay, that is the liquid says gas or wind or air, compressed air. Okay, next one is next question is, how does a pneumatic system work? Okay, so normal, this is also very important. A pneumatic system is a system that uses a compressed air to transmit the and control the energy in a given system. Okay, pneumatic systems are used extensively in various industries. Most of the pneumatic systems rely at a constant supply of compressed air to make them work. Okay, this is provided by a air compressor. Okay, so normally many of the industries are using this pneumatic system to generate power. Okay, to take the work, and in many areas, industries, okay, mechanical industries, whatever that may be. Okay, next one is, what are the uses of pneumatic systems? Okay, where we are going to use this pneumatic systems. Okay, so pneumatic systems are used in the industry, are commonly powered by compressed air or compressed inert gases, a centrally located and electricity powered compressed power cylinder, and air motors, and the other pneumatic devices. These are some devices which are used in the pneumatic system. Okay, it is controlled through a manually or automatically by with the help of some solenoid valves. Is selected when it provides a lower cost and more flexible or safe alternative to electric motor and actuator. Okay, so these are some areas which are using pneumatic system. Okay, so that is in industries. Okay, with the help of some inert gases, with the help of, these are some components which are used: compressor, cylinder, air motor, valve, actuator, electric motor valves. Okay, next one is, what are the advantage of pneumatic system? Okay, so advantage is nothing but first advantage is simplicity of design and control. Second one is reliability. Third one is safety. Okay, simplicity. So here the machines are used designed using a standard cylinder and other components, and operated via some using some control valve. Okay, so here the, if you look at the diagram, means the construction is very simplicity. Okay, second one is a reliability. So almost all the pneumatic systems generally have a long operating lives and require a little maintenance. Okay, here maintenance also not much as compared to hydraulic system. Next one is safety. So here by using this pneumatic system, we have the operator should have must safety. Okay, there is a very low chance of fire compared to the hydraulic system. There is a no much fire not takes place in a pneumatic system as compared to hydraulic system. Okay, this is one of the most important advantage of by using this pneumatic system. So next one is, what are the advantage of hydraulic system? So hydraulic systems, normally liquid does not absorb any of the other supplied energy, so this is one of the most important advantage. And the second one is, it is capable of moving a much higher loads as compared to the pneumatic system. Okay, third advantage is highly responsible compared to the pneumatic system, so it will work very quickly, and it will not loses any oil content in the reservoir or tank. Okay, and fourth advantage is supply more power than pneumatic. Okay, so here as compared to pneumatic system, it will supply the more power to the given work. Okay, so and the fifth one is, it can also be do many purpose at one time. Okay, so at one time you can get many work. Okay, so like by with the help of using this lubrication, cooling, and power and transmission. Okay, next one is, what are the hydraulic system used for? Okay, so what is the purpose of doing hydraulic system? Okay, so hydraulic systems are normally used to lift the load. Okay, so that is a hydraulic lift and fluid power. So according to the Pascal law, all this hydraulic system will be worked based on the Pascal law application. Okay, and it is already we studied in the second slide. Okay, second one is hydraulic braking system. Okay, on some vehicles, they are, you can stop the vehicle with the help of hydraulic system. Okay, so third advantage is, it is also used in aeroplanes and aerospace industries also. Okay, fourth one is, liquid power to compressed substances are used in hydraulic power system. Okay, these are the main difference between hydraulic power system and pneumatic power system. Okay, next one is, this, what is the main difference between hydraulic power system and pneumatic power system? Okay, so here first first one is, first difference between hydraulic system and pneumatic system is, it employs it is uses a liquid as a fluid, but it is use liquid here in second pneumatic system, it employs a compressed gases, usually air, as a fluid to to transmit the power from one component to the another component. Okay, so here we are going to use liquid, that is maybe water, and here in pneumatic system we are going to use air. Okay, second one is an oil hydraulic system operate a pressure up to a 700 bar, but in pneumatic system up to 5 to 10, in between them we are going to work. Okay, this pneumatic system. So third difference is generally designed to a closed system. It is normally a closed loop, but here in pneumatic system it can be operated at any stage. Okay, that is a design, it is not a closed loop. Next, fourth one is the system slow down when leakage occurs. Okay, some while doing working, if it is leakage takes place, means the system go on slow down, and then finally it will stop the system. But here leakage does not affect any of the system much. Okay, and the fifth difference is valve operations are very difficult, but here valve operations are very easy. And the sixth one is heavier in weight as compared to pneumatic system. It is a very heavy weight and it is a light in weight. Okay, and seventh difference is pumps are used to provide the pressurized liquid. Here the compressors are used to provide the compressed gases. This is also one of the most difference. Okay, here pumps are used, here compressors are used. And eighth one is the system is unsafe to fire hazard. If the fire takes place, means the system is unsafe, but here the system is free from hazard. It is not takes place fire at any stage. Okay, and the last one is automatic lubrication is provided, but here the some special arrangements, special components are fixed to the pneumatic system for the lubrication purpose. Okay, so these are the main 9 difference between hydraulic power system and pneumatic power system. Okay, I think you understand this. Thank you.